Or we're in a magic spot here today, folks. We're out on a farm with one of these fellas. We're in Canterbury at the moment, hill country. This is our beautiful view. Everything all around us here, just magnificent. The airstrip over there with the fellas. We should be well positioned to get a good view of everything. I've already dropped my phone once into that. So my phone's got a lovely smell to it now. Well, it sounds like the guys are about to crank up. There you are. Cool, cool, cool. Into it. Gentle breeze here on the nose, coming towards our face as we're looking at it, so it'll be headwind for takeoff for the air tractor. There he is, spooling up. You can see just to the left of the air tractor the loader truck there and the fert bin. It's solid fertiliser that's being used today. Good little setup there. The airstrip is 300 metres long, or 1,000 feet. Feeding it to it. Gentle slope to start with, and then it levels off this airstrip. Best part about it is the big drop off at the end. Basically means we can lower the nose if we need to get our speed up. And he's going to turn away now. Then do a big dumbbell turn and head back towards us. Here comes the dumbbell. Way off in the distance there, that's the Port Hills. You can't quite see because of fog, but Christchurch underneath them. And there he is, starting his sowing run. Looks like we're in a good spot here. Automatic doors on this plane, so the pilot there, he's just flying a straight line. Doesn't have to concentrate on when to open or close the doors, it's all done automatically. Exclusion zones are programmed into the GPS. This is the 502 XP model. Getting up over this hill effortlessly. Beautiful. Can't quite see the other half of the block here. We'll zoom ourselves out. But the same thing's going to happen off the other end. Dumbbell turn will happen and head back towards us. Now he should be coming back into view any moment now. There he goes. Tipping the last of his load out. And back to the strip. downwind lead there. Keeping an almost continuous turn on to short finals. There goes the airstrip. No, not quite lined up. Having another go. Wind might have picked up a couple of knots there. But he's done the absolutely correct thing and gone around for another go. Airborne off for our next run. 1860 kilos is what he's carting at the moment. That's a full load for this, that's the maximum hopper capacity. And depending on the product and its density, you may not actually be able to fit 1860 kilos or its equivalent in pounds. The likes of the denser, no, the less dense, whichever way around it is, the high analysis fertiliser, particular urea, DAP, it's a bit bulkier and takes up more space, so less can fit in. Coming into the block, there goes the doors opening. And the fertiliser that's being spread is done at this height because it's granulated fertiliser. Get a lot of comments saying we're too high. This is not, it's not liquid, so we don't actually need to be that lower, and in fact being at this height is the perfect height. Gives a nice wide even spread. Coming around for another go. Perhaps just a fraction too slow there. Round two. Not sure what the hill climb here would be. Oh, my guess would be 600-700 feet, something like that. When we can't get up over a hill, times like this, if that's the case, we'll usually go to a spot down low and tip a bit more out. So even though we'll be going faster on round two, we'll also be a little bit lighter, which helps as well. And he's coming around. Product today, super. And there's definitely some sprinkles in there too. You can feel the breeze on the nose here a little bit more than what it has been. Nice and crisp opening and shutting. And he's lining back up on his run now. door's shut off there. Be a creek or some bush or something down there. And up over the saddle. Round the corner and back he comes. It's a lot quieter, this machine, as well. The engine RPM, propeller RPM, is a lot lower than the B model, 750 horsepower. Max RPM is
1900 RPM.
And because of that, the tips of the prop are moving a little bit slower, which means it's not approaching the speed of sound, and it isn't that piercing sound you hear, which I quite like that sound anyway, especially on a Fletcher 400 or even a 185, 180. But when you're working around the farms here with stock in particular, having a quieter aircraft is has a lot more benefits. There he is. Nice long run for him. Pull up off the end. Has he got more left? No, he might be coming into land. Oh, that's worked out well for him. Pull up, spin around, truck's there, he'll pull in. And do it all over again. Beautiful. Hope you enjoyed that. You guys have a good one. Hooroo.